Hi, guys.
We start this week's show with condolences, concerns, and love for the community of Orlando, the LGBT community, and America as a whole as we try to understand this tragedy.
In times like these, it's tough to see the light, the good in people, and the good that still does exist in this country and world.
In times like these, we need a little laughter to get by.
While we honor those lives lost and affected, unfortunately, this silly show must go on.
It's okay to smile, and that's why we're here.
She's Zizio Breezy.
And he's Alan the Virgin,
and we are Struggulations 101.
How many motherfuckers you done seen with a leather jogging pant? Wanna know how the I turn up?
You call him a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy.
Well, this is the how I turn up.
This is Struggulations 101 with Zizio Breezy and Alan the Virgin.
Alright guys, we start this show unfortunately having to talk about Orlando.
Lots of Orlando.
Lots of Orlando. It's 3 times this week. And once again, guys, we're sorry. We're gonna keep the laughter in this silly show. It's just weird. So let's talk about Christina Grimmie, from our native state of New Jersey.
Yes, I found out from this off-air conversation with Zizi.
Oh, really?
About Christina, because I saw it. I saw
right, but it got
I
overshadowed,
was like,
or like it got buried. Almost.
Or within, yes,
right.
Within everything, yes.
New Jersey native, where we're from. She was a finalist on The Voice, starting her career. During a fan meet and greet, she was shot in the head. It sounds like a kind of the way that The Bodyguard should have went, I guess, if you will. Instead, it never went there because Kevin Costner was amazing and hot. And our condolences go to her and her family, and like to the state of New Jersey, and to anybody who loves the show The Voice.
Absolutely.
And
yes, I saw shout outs from Adam Levine.
Yeah,
was that her coach or something during her season?
I don't know, but I know he's paying for the funeral.
Whoa! Shout out to you, Adam.
Yeah, and I know that Selena Gomez had a very tearful tribute to her. I guess her father used to manage her, or did manage her since she was 14 years old. So, there's a lot of love lost, and we're sorry to the family and the friends of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Unfortunately, though, like we said before, her story unfortunately got buried and we hate to use buried because that's a bad word right now.
Absolutely during this time, but it's what is going on with Orlando?
What is going on in the water with Orlando?
Honey.
Like Pulse nightclub?
Whoa. So much at Pulse. It was so much at Pulse.
How do you feel about that? By the way, we didn't write that down, but no. How do you feel about that? Just outright? Because you are an out.
Yes, I am a part of the LGBTQIAA. We be at so
right.
many.
Y'all be adding letters.
Honey,
and shit.
Just so much.
I'm back to the 90s. I'm back to LGBT. Okay,
honey,
like so.
Honey.
Whatever
so
though.
I am the G in the LGBT, and I was at first indifferent.
And I am the A. I'm an ally, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went to check myself because I felt as a gay guy during Pride, during Pride Month and all of that, and so many Prides going on. LA Pride last weekend, essentially after the shooting.
Right.
It was just like,
And then there was a potential shooting there.
Yes, someone in my
potential.
And I have a friend that lives in LA, and he was out there doing the Pride thing, and you told me off air once again about the woman, the suspicious activity, 3 AMs.
He had like 3 AR-15. Basically 3 assault rifles. I don't know if they're basically
explosives.
They were meant to kill.
Yeah, so it's a lot, and for me to think like, what if I was to go to a New York Pride or any of the Prides,
which is coming up.
Absolutely. Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Which we'll talk more about next week.
Yes, but next weekend. So it's just kind of like, this could have been me. This could have happened to me.
This could have happened to anybody. Because I feel like just going to the club.
Period.
In general.
You're going to the club. Just, I'm going to go to the club with my homies, with my homegirls, with my booze, with
and
my
it's
bitches,
like no one
could
right. And it's like no one could imagine this. By the way, guys, if you have a chance, check out the Snapchat. Have you seen the Snapchat of the girl who actually passed away? She did her last Snapchat.
No.
It's
she snapped her death. She did a deathbed snap.
Or damn near close to it.
She did a deathbed snap.
Yeah. It was a lot. Basically, this fucking monster bought an assault rifle to a gay club. He tried to claim ties to multiple terror organizations, which doesn't make sense because, and to be honest, ISIS doesn't fuck with Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda doesn't fuck with
ISIS.
Boko Haram. It's like, so he probably never had any true like
affiliations.
Right. Thank you.
I understand.
To begin with, he's been to the club before, allegedly. They're saying more than 10 times. He has allegedly been on gay dating sites, including
Grindr,
Adam for Adam,
Jet, A for A.
Right. So he's allegedly may have been gay. Is this a case of self-hatred? And if so, did he put it under the name of ISIS trying to claim that? Because I don't know I don't think anybody knows at this point.
No one knows at this point.
Right.
Because you don't know if it was because of hatred or if it was turned internally and it was a self-hatred.
Right.
So,
then it's like we also don't know if it was in the name of, you know, ISIS or whatever bullshit terrorist group that's out there. Thoughts about that? Because I feel like self-hatred is a lot. I feel like
if allegedly, and if it's true, well, maybe this is bad. Again, we have to keep this show light, and
we have to keep the show light, but like let's just keep it real though too.
I thought he was hot. I thought the shooter was cute.
He is cute. He's cute like the Tsarnaev brothers.
And he was on.
You remember the brothers that who did the Boston Marathon? Yeah, there is a different face on a terrorist right now. You do not know, right? You do not know who is and who isn't. They're saying that the wife probably knew, which, by the way, I'm trying to figure out if there's a wife and an ex-wife or just a wife. Because I know the ex-wife is saying that, you know, he beat her up. So I don't know if there's a wife. They're saying that there's a wife involved who allegedly took him took him to polls more than 10 times. They cased the joint.
He was playing a jihad-esque activity and all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot to think
will the
about
gun laws change after this?
If they should.
They should, but okay, but will they? Do you think they will?
Trayvon Martin, they definitely should.
Okay.
We went, you know.
Let's just go with the AR-15 and all the assault weapons. After Sandy Hook, after 20 first graders or 6-year-olds or whatever grade you are,
5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Okay.
5 or 6.
Nothing happened. Can we just, and by the way, can we stop the hashtag of no more prayers? Prayers are bullshit. I'm sorry. I feel like we need legislative action.
Yes.
And this is a reminder of knowing who you're voting for. Your local election. I don't care if it's a school board. Fucking do it.
Know something.
And like, just like do something. You know what I mean? And that's where we stand on that. And unfortunately, Orlando again, this alligator kid, or I guess crocodile kid, or alligator crocodile. I don't know. They both got teeth and they both fucking swim.
I know. I'm trying to remember because there's a difference between them. I forgot, but
yeah, I don't know the difference either.
I heard of it,
but I know that they look the same.
Yes. Crocodiles live in different water.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. They live in
salt
water?
I don't know what kind of water they live in, but it's a different kind of water. I do know that. Alligators and crocodiles live in different types of water.
Okay.
Because maybe possibly crocodiles are in, I think Louisiana got crocodiles and alligators.
Honey, I want to go on an Everglades tour, actually. Yo, I want to go on a hovercraft. Just like
through the water.
In fact, me and Boo talked about it yesterday. Like, I want to take a hovercraft. I'm like, yeah, I do too.
But now you have to think about an alligator.
Well,
and
no,
crocodile.
because I'm not. You know. Okay, but we're gonna get into that. So the alligator or crocodile.
Alligator. I think it was alligator. It was alligator.
I think it was alligator. Okay.
It's alligator.
So a dad and their 2-year-old and his 2-year-old son were quote unquote waiting, which by the way, I hope they black because I ain't never heard no white people use wade in my
wade in the water, children.
I never heard no white person use wade. Like I never heard no black person use wade.
Well, wade in the water, honey. Church him.
Unless it's Dwayne Wade.
I can't.
That's the only Wade I ever knew.
I can't.
Growing up.
I can't.
So The 2-year-old son, which by the way, we reached our condolences to them and their family because I can't imagine that. Oh my God, that sight of that father when he saw that 2-year-old getting pulled in. I can't even imagine.
I can only imagine.
I
and
can't.
Then I don't know if they do it, but I know alligators when they chew, like when they bite, they twist, they spin.
Really?
Yes, to essentially like dismantle and dismember.
So basically,
yes.
Okay.
I hate to add that in there, but we are educational on this show.
So just to add the
the image like he could have seen. I don't know, because wasn't the child like found, so it wasn't completely
and on top of that, it was found intact.
Oh
yeah, the whole body. Which by the way, I smell a conspiracy.
The whole body was intact and the alligator pulled it.
I think the father killed the child. I'm not even gonna lie.
So,
but we're not gonna go there. But
shit.
But like shit that we don't know. Whose fault is it? Is it the dad's fault or Disney? There were signs saying no swimming. Because
you're not going to get off on Disney. You're not going to get over. You're not going to be able to sue
However,
Disney.
though, they might say it didn't say no stepping in the water. But I feel like no swimming is the same thing of not getting in the water.
You're not going to be able to come for Disney.
I don't get that.
Off-air commentary that y'all are hearing on air. Zizi was recently just on another radio station in her area. And she was coming with her PR professionalism. And essentially, she was delivering.
That's what I do.
That's what she does. So that's what she does. So she was speaking with Dennis and Judy. By all means,
Judy on 101.5.
WKXW.
Oh my God.
Girl,
whatever.
Girl. But either way,
101.5.
Yeah, whatever. She was her commentary and things like that, and she came with probably what Disney would say.
Which the truth is, it says no swimming. Like, if you say no swimming, me personally, I would take it as don't get in the water.
At all, period.
At all.
No doggy paddle.
Right.
No, I just want to touch the water.
Right.
No
and the
water.
Fact that you were waiting, I don't understand that. Will this family get the same scrutiny as Gorilla Mom? Which, for all those who do not remember,
Harambe and Isaiah.
And the little boy got caught in the cage. They killed the gorilla. It was a fucking universal firestorm.
Yes, you need to remember that, because that was just clearly, once again, a few weeks ago.
Right, thank you. So and when I say, will the same scrutiny be the same as Gorilla Mom, I mean in the fact that, will criminal backgrounds or their past be in the forefront? Because they damn sure brought up the dad's criminal background.
Who wasn't even there.
So,
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. Over there.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. I'm pointing, but I wasn't over there. But yeah, and by the way, with all this, Disney is capturing and euthanizing, I guess, all alligators / crocodiles.
So why are you killing the animals? This is okay, and we'll talk about this later.
You mad at the animals?
Why are you coming for the animals? It's people. It's people, their actions, their inactions.
I'm sorry. And by the way, we went to Disney.
Yes.
Our senior year of high school.
Yes.
We have actually went over that
yes.
lagoon on a steamboat. Actually. Yes. I forgot to mention that earlier off air.
And of course my ass wouldn't remember.
However, though, that shit, why would you even go? That shit is murky as fuck.
Why would you wade in it?
Why would you even? I'm sorry. I feel like there's something else, but we won't go there. But shout out and condolences to the family.
Absolutely.
Which there's been a lot of shout outs and a lot of not talking and a lot of not this and a lot of not that. It's time for the Breezy Breakdown, and I want to talk about the Republican Party. Oh, y'all want to play Silent Molly? Alright. I got you, boo. It's time. Girl, bye. Have several seats on that hard-ass chair. It's the Breezy Breakdown.
The Breezy Breakdown. The Breezy Breakdown.
The Breezy Breakdown. Girl, bye. This week's Breezy fucking breakdown goes to the GOP Republican fucking Party.
Ooh, what is going on? Because
I swear, I don't know. First of all, for all those who don't know, who need a history lesson, Donald Trump announced his presidency literally a year ago this week.
Whoa.
Like the media, for a second, everyone thought it was a joke. talked about banning all the Muslims. He made fun of disabled journalists.
Yes.
He has promoted violence. He's talked about women. The whole Megyn Kelly, she's bleeding out of her whatever, all of that. But he grabbed the nomination. Why are you acting like he's still a joke? In the last 2 weeks, he's been a problem. Judge Curiel, which is a judge of Mexican descent, but American born, like 3 generations over.
So it shouldn't really be an issue.
Right, which shouldn't be. But he is the presiding judge of the Trump University case. And Trump had the nerve to say that he can't fairly do his job because, quote, he's Mexican.
He didn't, wait. He said, wait.
He basically, yeah.
Did he say he's Mexican?
That's basically what he said. He said he's Mexican. He can't, basically, yeah.
He didn't say, like,
he
he's
cannot
biased.
properly handle my case because he's Mexican. Which, by the way, I'll talk about that later, but, and then nobody from the GOP really wants to say anything. And then, after Orlando, instead of spreading condolences, he just downright got smug about this shit. And I'm going to read you guys these quotes. Quote, and I'm going to do my Trump voice. Horrific incident in FL, Florida. Praying for all the victims and their families. When will this stop? When we get tough, smart, and vigilant? Second tweet, appreciate the congrats for being right on radical Islamic terrorism. I don't want congrats. I want toughness and vigilance. We must be smart. Tweet number 3. Quote, is President Obama finally going to mention the words of radical Islam terrorism? If he doesn't, he should immediately resign in disgrace.
Trump, you are an asshole.
Thank you. And I'm glad that Alan the Virgin fucking said it, because that's why the GOP is part of the Breezy Breakdown. Because it's just like, why? Either it's either this is how I feel about the Republicans. Either you guys are non-talkers or non-doers. And all you're doing is fucking your party up. Like, all you're doing is telling people what people thought to begin with. The fact that the Republicans are racist, stupid, and always a generation behind. And it's fucking sad because I've actually had the pleasure of meeting cool, quote unquote, cool Republicans. I had a friend, shout out to Todd. Todd, when I went to Penn State University, he was a member of the Young Republicans. He actually took me to a Rick Santorum
I feel like I remember that name, Todd.
Because I probably
ZZ
told
and I
you
are
about
friends.
him. Yeah,
Remember, we're friends.
We're friends since
Forever.
But he took me to a thing for Rick Santorum. Like, we had a good time. Like,
cool.
we were able to talk about the issues without getting fucking crazy.
Wow.
Like, so shout out to Todd and shout out to the cool Republicans. But the cool Republicans, where are you?
They must be far and few between.
Seriously, if you really want to, quote unquote, make America great again, end quote, then you have the capability to do so. But unfortunately, like, you're not saying anything.
Where y'all at?
And America and the GOP party, Republicans, it's time to do what's right. Stand up. And get with it. I'm done. And that's it for the Breezy Breakdown. Hit me up if you want me to talk about something. Bye. Girl, bye. Have several seats on that hard-ass chair. It's the Breezy Breakdown.
The Breezy Breakdown. The Breezy Breakdown.
The Breezy Breakdown. Girl, bye. Alright, guys. We're here in the mini struggles.
We in the mini struggles, y'all.
In the mini, y'all. Alan didn't expect that. I'm sorry.
But I did expect this.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm about to spark something, honey. He expected something, honey. Mini struggles. There is a ESPN 5-part series called OJ, Made in America. I heard it's riveting. We have not seen it, but we heard it's riveting. It not only covers the trial, but it covers the political, socio-economics of not only how OJ came to be, but how the trial's verdict was probably decided beforehand.
Right.
Anything happened. By the way, that's Alan's phone.
Right, like what
ringing,
the fuck?
By the way,
I got two
phones and ring.
Honey, because this shit never fucking rings.
It didn't now. Anyway, though, so we're saying how the trial was allegedly probably decided before. And the reason why is that during this documentary, juror Carrie Bass, one of the jurors in the case that acquitted OJ, and she said in response to the officers who beat Rodney King, they gave OJ the not guilty verdict. Thoughts about that? Do you think that's valid? Because I believe it's valid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because given the evidence, he should have probably been guilty.
Possibly.
Possibly. We ain't never gonna play nobody.
Honey, no.
Allegedly.
Never. Allegedly, it's
Allegedly,
a possibility
possibly.
that, whatever.
However, though, can you understand why? And for all those who don't know about Rodney King, he was a black man, got beat up on camera by police.
On camera. Like, y'all, like, that
and
was
then
probably...
those police never got charged.
Never. That was, like, the first hood fight.
Right.
I think that was, like, first instance of, like,
that, like,
hood
we ever
fight.
really saw.
It's everywhere now.
Right.
But, yeah.
Or excuse me, not hood fight, but police brutality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then for all those who do not know, there were four black men who beat up a white man named Reginald Denny, a truck driver, and they all got prison time. So there was a lot of riots. Please look them up. We don't want to. LA went through a very tough time. But is this the truth? And like, was she right or like were they right? Because that's how I feel too. I feel like, okay, fine. You're not gonna give a guilty verdict on the cops who possibly beat and almost killed Rodney King.
You wouldn't do it.
You know what I mean? So I kind of stand with the juror. Because guess what? If OJ was guilty, LA would have burned again, probably. It probably would have been a whole nother
thing.
Line of riots, if you will.
Did you know that James Brown actually played a, I guess, mini concert broadcasting to calm down rioting after the OJ Simpson case?
I did not know that.
Little tidbit.
Really?
So it's almost very similar to Low Down Dirty Shame. Just play James
Brown. Stop.
Just play James Brown. But yeah, I found out that little tidbit of info.
That is no. That's actually like riveting. But like, is it justice then? If like we know why now even more, is it justice or like does it matter or can we move?
Why is there so much OJ? 22 years after.
I think it's because of that. I think everybody wants to know why. I think you know what I mean. I think it's just the inquisitiveness of the. This is my T.I. voice. This is the inquisitiveness of the American people, and therefore we mustn't try to move on with this in goddamn nation, in condemnation. That is my T.I. voice, and that is how I imagine people to feel. That is all I can say, Alan. I'm blocking you off. Yes, I am.
Because that's what Tim does.
That's just how I feel.
Family hustle.
I feel like a dictionary is involved to even decipher anything I have to say. We move on. Because Alan can't get his shit together.
I can't.
We move on. Another mini struggle is Lil Wayne.
Lean. Lead it over. So, Lil Wayne. So, he has suffered 2 seizures within hours. Now, years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even a year ago, there was not even speculation, he was hospitalized for seizures after his whole drug-induced life that he kind of lives. Like, essentially this time they had took him, brought him a helicopter, had to land him. I'm just giving y'all the whole scene. He had the helipad being dropped off. He had to be, rushed emergency to the hospital from wherever he is, aircraft landing.
Right.
And
basically, long story short, he's had this problem before.
So why do we care?
What?
Why are we talking about it? It just...
Right. Not only does he have epilepsy, which creates seizures, but he's drinking lean, allegedly, by the way.
Allegedly.
Which can promote seizures.
Lil Wayne just...
Lean kills and it ain't good. Like, Rick Ross has seizures from this. Pimp C of UGK, combined with his sleep apnea, passed from this.
So you leaning and you don't sleep right?
You
can't breathe when you sleep? You snapping up, you catching yourself?
Basically.
Wow.
Basically. When does a problem become a problem? Because I feel like...
You have this is Lil Wayne, epileptic seizures, people are dying in your community, in your hip-hop music community.
And on top of that, you've had this before. This isn't, the first time. He's not the first artist to have these problems. If this is fatal, will we care? Oh. Think about Whitney Houston. And I hate to say this because we love Whitney. We are New Jersey, honey. We love Whitney.
Oh my God. Whitney can do no wrong.
Bitch. Whitney, your word is born.
Whitney can do no wrong.
Whitney can do no wrong in our eyes.
And we'll fight you if you say anything about Whitney.
What? Look at B and Bobby Brown.
Honey.
Like, Whitney is that bitch. Like, she's Whitney. Jersey born, Jersey proud.
Yes.
If this does end up being, though, like a Whitney, will we care?
I don't know.
Because I feel like a lot of people didn't care. Whitney, people cared about the fact that she passed. I think that they don't care about how she passed.
Right, and I agree. Because we've known, in regards to, once again, this is Whitney, and then tying it back to
listen to
Wayne.
episode 8.
Right.
9. I'm sorry.
Yes, episode 9. Yes, we talked about Wendy last week. Just in regards, we knew that Wendy was doing stuff, and the Bobby, allegedly, we just knew something. And the something included drugs. It wasn't like, it was a bunch of other stuff, actually. But we knew that it involved drugs.
That something was popping.
Right.
So,
we seemingly, like Z said, like it...
If, like, we've seen this before, and if it happens, which, we'll care if he passes, but if we saw this coming, then should we reach out our hearts?
I don't know. I mean, yes, always, of course.
I mean, of course. Well, yeah, but if we saw it, then...
Are we going to take action?
Right.
Change.
Right. Because maybe... I won't go there.
Well,
Because a doctor prescribed me some lean. But I didn't get nothing off of it. I took it just because I had a chest infection. Oh. I had nothing. I tried, though. I tried.
I mean...
I tried putting some ginger ale. It didn't do it.
It's probably... I just can't. I can't.
I'm just not. I'm just part of the weed and alcohol club.
Yeah, not a fan of the lean. Not the fan of the... Yeah, you gonna have this lean.
I'm just not a manufactured bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway.
You ain't manufactured.
Next mini struggle, which unfortunately we have to cover again. Sensitivity. Which I guess we kind of fed off the Lil Wayne thing just now for that and the whole Whitney thing. With Orlando.
Yeah.
Extremely tragic.
But do we really care? Again. Okay.
No, and it's tragic, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
people lost lives, families lost lives, like we are totally empathetic. But the situation, it's not about the lives at this point. I think it's about the situation. Mm-hmm. Do we care about the situation? And why do we and why do we not?
It's sad because we should. Within the past, like, what? I'll say maybe 8 years or so. Just so many shootings.
We were a product of Columbine. In 2000.
We were a product of 9/11.
We were a product of 9/11.
Knowledge of where we were. Because I can always remember where I was during 9/11. So just terroristic sort of things going on.
Right. So, I mean, like...
Maybe we become desensitized.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like...
Because it's so much. After a while, you have to desensitize yourself.
Right.
To deal with it.
Because I feel like at this time, when does this become just another... quote-unquote, just another day in America.
Yeah, right.
And that sucks to say, but it has to be said.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, our heart obviously goes out to everybody, but I don't know when this is not going to be a problem anymore. Will we care if this happens again?
Of course.
Will we care if it's like 54? Well,
of course, there's always going to be a media.
Well, then, like, how long will, no, I mean, you and I, or just, how long will we care?
Until the next story comes up. And this is, as we spoke earlier in the show, like, again, Orlando. Because
our fucking hearts go out, but we have to be honest about what's going on here.
Like,
there's a lot of gun violence.
It's a lot of stuff.
And unfortunately, Orlando just fucking tipped the fucking tipping point.
Because everything is going on fucking there. Right. You got shootings and you got
then, by the
animals
way,
attacking.
And by the way, just totally unrelated, Chicago lost more than 50 people this month already.
Whoa.
Or damn near.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So there's so much going on with gun violence.
So maybe the sensitivity depends on what you're tuned into.
Or maybe who they want to tune into. You know, once again, we asked the question, will we care if this happened again? What if the gun laws are passed for the assault rifles and shootings are still just as bad?
Right. I don't think it should be.
I don't think they should be
gun
either.
Control, but
however, I mean that I can carry 3 handguns. I mean,
yeah. Just take all the guns out of Orlando.
Just take all the guns out of everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
And by the way,
I want a gun though.
No, I think we do, but I think that should be restricted. And for anybody who wants to argue about the Second Amendment rights, I want them to read the Second Amendment. It talks about right. It's a right to bear arms, but it calls on the phrase of being a militia. It's not about individuals carrying assault rifles. I want someone legit to read this. This is serious. And you
that's
know,
a lot.
Our mini struggles were just that, a fucking struggle.
Honey.
Unfortunately, and we hate to digress. To even do this, but
security.
But there's a lot of questions to be asked, and I think that Alan has some answers. It's time for Ask Alan, yo.
What's up, y'all?
It's Ask Alan. This is Ask Alan.
How you doing?
All right, guys, it's time for Ask Alan.
Thank you guys for sending the questions, the comments, the concerns, all that other good stuff. You can find me on Twitter, Alan the Virgin, all one word. On Facebook, Alan, the Virgin. And then also Gmail, alan.thevirgin@gmail.com. So, yes, guys, thank you for the questions.
Yeah, so where's our first question from?
So, our first question is from Brand Garland of Instagram. Again, sister girl. I appreciate it. Thank you, sister girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, sister girl. Hey, girl.
Repeat offender, huh?
Repeat offender, but in a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way. So, absolutely. So, he asked, is it safe to start dating a coworker?
How do you feel about that?
How I feel about that is... Also, guys, you can tune into us live on Alan the Virgin on the Facebook. You know, hey. So, yeah. But either way, if you're not, whatever. I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. So, Brand Garland, is it safe to start dating a coworker? For me, you have to be mindful of non-fraternization policies. Boyfriends at work, girlfriends at work, lovers at work, sex at work. You have to be concerned of all of that, of course. So, be mindful of that. Is it a fling? Or could it be long term? Like, what is your intention for this dating? Are you just tuned into like the sex? Like, he's
this
hot.
Shit could be really bad.
Or they could get married. You never know. You never know. So, by all means. Then also, are people okay? Well, rather, are you okay with people being in your business?
I think that's the perfect reason why to not date at work.
Work gossip and like I know, honey, and all that.
Right.
Yeah, so work gossip. You have to be mindful of that as well.
And on top of that, if things don't go well, you have to see that person every day.
Fucking day.
And then that person might try to fuck you on your job,
honey. Especially if they're like a boss.
Breakups are breakups can be like the ultimate, like,
honey.
Or,
then also, just a funny question is, do you want to hook up on your boss's desk? Isn't that like the hot thing that all of us want to do?
No.
I want to do it. I would want to do it.
No, I kind of want to walk into my husband's office with like a trench coat and nothing on.
I would do both. To my boss,
executive.
Maybe my husband is the boss.
I'm like, yeah, you have your standard 11 o'clock meeting on Wednesdays with Mrs.
Whomever.
I'm like, and I take that fucking trench coat off. And
I can't.
That's like my, like, yeah, like.
Do you have a fantasy?
He always has a date with his wife. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. Or
under the desk.
A
little under
on
the desk.
top in the windows. I hope he has floor-to-ceiling windows.
Oh, that's everything.
In his
that
office.
Panoramic view.
Yeah,
Oof.
like, I want to know, like, yeah.
33rd floor.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think that's awesome.
So yeah, but
anyway,
yes, so either way, but otherwise,
I don't recommend that. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm okay with it if you're comfortable with it. If you are,
y'all better be ready to be called bae together.
That's a good one. Because you're bringing it into work.
Like,
you're bringing it into work.
You're really bringing it into work.
I agree. You're bringing it into work. You're bringing it home.
And if nobody knows, and let's say you lose your job because someone complained on you.
That's what you got to say.
You kind of want the evidence of that. Okay, we claimed our relationship
on paper, maybe marriage,
and maybe
civil
this
union.
is a problem. Yeah, so.
Yeah, but either way, I don't see a problem with it. I say do it if you want to do it, just for the fun of it.
Do it if it's gonna help you.
Yeah,
at the very least.
Whether that's to get a nut or whatever. Hey, yes, what's up? Also, again, I'm the Virgin. We're living it.
Hey, guys!
Yay! So either way, okay. So. So, next question. This is an everybody question. You know, Ask Alan is always going to be.
Oh, wait, so
it's Ask Alan, and then it's
Ask
Alan? Intonation, check, yeah.
Marshawn.
I can't. So, why don't you have a YouTube channel? That's what everyone asks me.
Why don't you?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go by the paper first, but then we'll talk about it,
okay.
And then we'll talk. So like for me, timing, like my content, location, like because I want the whole like venue in the. I need my backdrops and I need all of that.
Okay.
And then also I don't want to be like other YouTubers, like goes back into content, like
oh my God, I hate to use the word gay, but it's like seriously, like it's almost like being black. I can say nigga, like so,
like.
Something's just so gay. It's just so gay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I want to be.
It's like that offensive. If I say, if like I'm a member, because I'm a member.
You should.
I'm black. I can say the N-word, right? Is that's
no.
Oh
right.
Oh,
got me. But either way.
But seriously though, right?
I mean,
anyway.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
right, like, and this is totally like
But
anyway.
Yeah, so either way, so content, location. I didn't want to be like other YouTubers. Yeah, we snapping. Why she at the snap? We snapping.
Babe, no, babe, we gotta close. So
okay, we gotta get it together.
What's the
so
next
either
question?
Way. So yes, but yeah, that's the whole YouTube thing.
That's Ask Alan?
Yeah. No, they ain't Ask Alan, honey. I know we on time, but honey, we ain't on. I got it.
Honey, I got 14%. You better figure it out.
Alrighty, so are we heeding the signs? Moving on, Ask Alan. Are we heeding the signs? So I'm just talking about in regards to like that whole Hammurabi, the crocodile, just like the whole nature versus like man.
Nurture. Just everything.
Like the whole thing.
Just
The nature versus man. Like, are we heeding the signs? More often than not, people aren't paying attention when the signs are in front of them, like clear indicators. So, like, are we just stubborn? And if so, what do we have to gain? What do we have to gain from, like, being stubborn and not paying attention? Do we believe in, like, the universal laws, like the law of action, the law of rhythm, law of gender, of divine oneness? Like, are we just, like... These are laws. These are like science laws, like quantum physics, like laws. Like even scientists, people that think rationally, if you will, statistics, they think of this. So are we paying attention? Are we paying attention to the signs? Are we getting it? Are we fucking getting it? And then there's nothing wrong with taking a leap of faith. Just why the hell not?
Sometimes, in fact, this show is based on the leap of faith.
Just why the hell
honestly.
not? So, we all make mistakes, but if they are mistakes, are they mistakes? Take the leap of faith, people.
Right.
That's Ask Alan.
And guess what? Are you learning from them?
That's Ask Alan. So. That's Ask Alan, and Alan asks.
And where can they find you?
You can find me, Alan the Virgin. Just hashtag it anywhere. Put commas, periods, Alan the Virgin. You'll be able to find me. I can't. That's it, y'all. Peace.
It's Alan. This is Ask Alan.
How you doing?
All right, guys, we're on to our game. Final game. Swipe right, swipe left.
Swipe right, swipe left.
Yes, it's Tinder based,
right,
or I
swipe
guess
left.
Grindr based.
Yeah.
Swipe right if you're interested.
Honey.
Swipe left if you are not.
Yeah, swipe right, swipe left.
Speaking of the beginning, NBA, which by the way we don't know. We tape this on Thursdays. Game 6 is tonight. We don't know. Will the Cavs take it? If so, I believe it's a fucking conspiracy to come back 3-1. Mm-hmm. No team in NBA history has ever done it. So I'm gonna swipe right just because I want to see if it's a conspiracy.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna swipe right because I always swipe right on all sports stuff. Z already knows it. I never watch it. But I kind of know what's going on.
I'm a sports geek, by the way, guys.
So I might be able to watch it at work. Maybe I work tomorrow.
Everybody's dream.
Yeah, I can watch it at work tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, she is though. She's a woman with boobs and
fat.
Minus that beards of Milo. What?
Swipe right, swipe left. Summer movies. So many movies coming out. Not only this weekend. This weekend I think it's Kevin Hart with The Rock. There's so many.
I ain't
movies
watching
coming out
it.
This weekend.
I'm gonna watch it for The Rock.
I just feel like summer movies in general. Like, are there too many? And how much? And like, do you even go to the movies in the summer?
I like the movies. I haven't been going to the movies, but I like the movies. Okay. So summer movies are always hot. You know, they're blockbusters. Right. They're going out on the town. Let's go to the movie. I'm a big movie goer, although I haven't been in a while. But I'm just a fan of movies.
Yeah, I would like to be one again too. Actually, yeah.
I'm with you.
So,
I'm with you.
I'm just so used to paying things for free now.
Free 99.
Free 99. Summer TV. Mm-hmm. TV in the summer has gotten
Are you swiping right or swiping left?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm swiping left on summer movies.
I'm swiping right.
I have a jailbroken Amazon stick,
which she just put me on today.
So,
but I'm swiping right.
I've been streaming movies since like 2008. So
I'm late. I guess I'm late, y'all. But I'm going to the fucking movies. I want to see The Urge and all the other shit. But yeah, swipe right.
No, however though, I do want to see Jason Bourne, the new movie. I'm a Jason Bourne fanatic. That's my
So you're gonna swipe.
So
you're gonna swipe right. I'm gonna make you swipe right.
I'm swiping right on Jason Bourne.
Whatever you're swiping
I'm swiping left on everything else. Okay.
But it's still a summer movie.
It is.
So you're swiping right.
It is. Yeah. Okay.
Yay! I won. I want to swipe right. Although it's not that kind of game, but whatever.
You know what? Every win counts.
Yeah. I know
Summer TV. Summer TV has kicked it up a lot in the last 5 years.
Okay.
And even certain shows not only are running through the summer, even Emmy Award winning shows.
Oh, ain't Power coming on soon?
Power's coming on. Fucking Survivor's Remorse is coming on. There's a lot. Ballers, which have you ever seen on HBO with The Rock?
Mother, Can I Sleep with Danger?
Oh my God, I got that on DVR.
I want to see it.
No. But by the way, I got both of them on DVR.
The new one and the
original.
And the new.
Oh yeah. Come by my house. By the way, so apparently summer TV is popping. I'm swiping right too.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes. Unfortunately, guys, and once again, it's been such a dowdy and cloudy week.
It has.
And we love you and we thank you for sticking with us during this difficult time in the country, in the world, in the state of Florida.
In your life, maybe.
In your life, LGBT community,
everywhere.
Everything. Last words, happy birthday, Tupac.
Happy birthday, Tupac.
He was more than a rapper.
So his birthday's tomorrow.
His birthday's... He was more than a rapper. He was an innovator. He was into politics. He was an activist. Every rapper or person should try to be like him.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our next birthday shout out, I guess, in some way. Kendrick Lamar's birthday is coming up.
Yay, Kendrick Lamar. Reinvention of pop.
Basically.
Question mark. Period. Reinvention of pop. Edutainment, which is education and entertainment combined. I love that. Thank you. Yeah. Edutainment. So, yeah.
I mean, is he one of the last souls of that?
I hope not.
Because I feel like... I don't know. I feel like Kendrick's probably one of the last. Kendrick and maybe J. Cole.
Them too.
Yeah, but by the way, what about the cute rappers? I feel like
where y'all at?
Oh my, Tupac and Nas. Oh my
I mean, Drake is cute to me. Drake is sexy to me.
No,
Drake has always been sexy to me.
Drake just got cute.
No, he's all okay.
Drake
I ain't going Degrassi.
sexy.
But no, even
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. You said it right there.
But that don't mean nothing. No. He grew it to himself.
Tupac came out cute.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Tupac came out cute. Nas came out cute.
You're right. You're right.
But happy birthday to them.
Yes.
We are so inspired, and and our last words, I guess, end up being: be more than a rapper. Be more than what you think you are. Keep going. Keep moving.
Strive.
It's strive forward. Tupac was more than what he thought he was, and he knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And realize yourself potential. Keep moving. Be more than what you think you are. In the spirit of Tupac.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, we love you guys for listening. Do we have anything planned this weekend?
Not really. Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day is upcoming.
Day.
By the way, guys, we're still looking for. All right, so Father's Day is coming up this weekend. Plans? Do we have any gifts? Do we know anything?
You gave me an idea.
Which is what?
The Prime Stick Amazon.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but outside of that, Father's Day, I will be working Father's Day.
Father's Day is like a work in progress. I don't know why, but it is. But we love our fathers, though.
Yes, shout out to you, Lester.
Shout out to the daddies.
Shout out to O.
Yeah, shout out to the hot daddies, too.
I can't with you. I can't with you.
Like,
if y'all do this show.
I saw some hot dads.
If you do this show right now.
it's hot. Announcements. Stay woke. Make sure you vote. For everything. Local, state, federal, you know, you think this election is important, and it is. It is, but there are so many elections in between that happen, maybe even before or after that we don't have a chance to actually emphasize. But vote, and make sure you know who you're voting for.
Just be knowledgeable.
Yeah, thank you. This AR-15, the whole assault rifle thing, everything. This can be stopped
laws
if you wanted
and legislation and rules and all that. Just be mindful of it and keep an eye out. As Zizi says, stay woke. Stay woke.
Stay woke. And if you see something, say something.
Honey, please.
Last announcements. Follow us, guys. Hope you enjoy the show. You can find us at Struggulations 101 on Facebook, Gmail. Tumblr, thank you. Tumblr, and I want to say that's it. And then you can find us just at Struggulations on Twitter, Periscope, and Snapchat.
Yes.
So thank you guys. Hashtag Alan the Virgin. Hashtag Ask Alan.
Just everything. Just hashtag us. Just if you hear us say stuff,
stay safe. Please.
Just do something.
And
do something. See something, say something.
If you see something, say something. Thank you.
If you see us, say something.
If you see us saying something.
Say something.
Say something. Not be allowed. We should not be allowed anywhere. Worry about us.
See us, say us, honey. See us, say something.
If you see us, say something. And once again, shout out to Orlando. You know, they've had a lot. It's been 4 days, a lot of bullshit.
Lots of stuff.
Like literally 4 days. It's been a lot. To Chicago, who doesn't get their just due. They may not have lost 50 people in a night, but they lost 50 people this month.
Yeah, period.
At least.
Ongoing basis.
Ongoing basis. So this is not anything that we take lightly. We love you guys. Thank you for listening. Yes, and
she's ZZ O'Breezy.
And he's Alan, the Virgin.
and we are Struggulations 101.
How many motherfuckers you done seen with a leather jogging pant? Wanna know how the I turn up?
You call him a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy.
Well, this is the how I turn up.
This is Struggulations 101 with ZZ O'Breezy and Alan the Virgin.